All right. Hello, everybody. I am Brian Brinkworth. I'm here on behalf of Intent Health. We are a medical device company in St. Paul, just a few miles up north. And we build wearable neurodiagnostics for everybody down the line, but initially we're focusing on people that have neurological disorders. Right now the company is just these two guys. One's me, the other one is Professor Newton Howard. He's actually at the University of Oxford, but he's been at MIT. He's got a very distinguished history. He worked with, founded the MIT Mind Machine Project, which is a big AI deal about 10 years ago. Marvin Minsky and everybody was involved in that. And then he's founded another, the Synthetic Intelligence Laboratory, which focused on artificial consciousness, which kind of we're now familiar with as deep machine learning. And then from there, he got into the actual structure of the brain. He had to figure out how the brain worked in order to solve the problem of artificial intelligence. And so he went to University of Oxford, got a neurology degree, got a neurosurgery degree. He's got a lot of letters behind his name. He's an academic for his whole life. He's been in the military besides that, built a lot of different applications. Some of the artificial intelligence that he worked with was used to redesign command and control systems for the U.S. military. They find terrorists using some of this artificial intelligence software. So most recently he's been interested in the medical applications of this for neurological disorders. And the big problem that we're trying to solve is this problem of finding neurological disorders, diagnosing them, and taking good care of them. It's a huge, huge problem. You guys probably have seen these numbers before. It's going to get incredibly expensive in the years ahead as everybody's aging. The big problem that we're trying to solve is that these are undiagnosable. They're not showing up in blood tests or scans or anything like that. Most of the tests that people have are just a subjective examination that they may take. We're looking for a tool that will be able to diagnose these quantitatively, objectively, and very accurately. We have been doing this for the last couple of years with a system that hold on. We need a tool that's accurate and objective. The screenings are presently subjective. We need clinical diagnostic support, but the big problem is that you need to be able to scan people for a very long period of time, not just 24 hours. You need to be able to track them all the time so you can see what the triggers are and see how the environmental factors impact their state. And our solution here is we've got some wireless earbuds that have EEG, ECG, pulse oximetry, true body temperature, and an accelerometer inside of them. They're going to communicate those to an app on the smartphone, which communicates back to the cloud. In the cloud, we've got deep machine learning. We also have deep machine learning in the app and on the earbuds, and that is providing a diagnostic capability. We can detect Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, PTSD, depression with very high rates of accuracy. That's not being done right now. So we've got two different parts to it. We've got multimodal analysis, which is our special sauce. The fundamental code unit is this FCU. I can't talk about that in 2 minutes, but basically it takes all of this sensory data, combines it together, puts deep machine learning to it, and provides this diagnostic capability, which gives... You guys hear me okay? Okay. Which gives continuous patient care. And then multimodal diagnostics takes all of this data, puts it in a patient profile, and this is going to be a very, very big thing because you're able to look at the same thing in a very, very different way and find patterns and biomarkers that you wouldn't be able to see normally. Our target market is pharmaceutical companies that are trying to find new drugs. They spend hundreds of millions of dollars. We're going to give them more data than they've ever been able to get for their patients. Also, healthcare companies, we're trying to lower the cost and the visitation rate while we're increasing the quality of care. There's a lot of reasons why they would want to push that. We're hoping they will. Chronic care patients are great, have a big need for this. So all of these conditions would be potential. We've got 3 different areas. One, we're just tracking what everybody's doing. The next phase, we're going to do diagnostics. And the third phase, we're going to bring it to consumer. So secondary markets, once we're able to do the diagnostics and get the FDA approval, then we think that neurologists and physicians, hospitals would be interested in it. You can put it in somebody's ear, you know who they are, you know what they have, you know their vitals and everything, and you can direct them around the hospital because their voice can be in the ear. Also, you can tell if somebody's telling the truth. You can tell if they're stressed. You can tell if they're anxious. So it helps with therapy and everything else.
So time's up.
Time is up. I'm not even close, so. I guess any questions? I don't have time for it,
I
but
got one question.
That's a lot to pack into these neurobuds, and also those things probably get lost very easily by people that are forgetful or
yes.
or ill. Do they need to be neurobuds? I mean,
Well, they're attached to one another, so they won't just one won't fall out. But yeah, it's great to get all of this sensory out of the ear. You can get the true body temperature. You got the blood there, and so yeah, they're in the ear.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah. It's trying to take 25 years.